So you can keep going. We're dedicated to advanced orthopedic care with the latest innovations, technology, expertise, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner. Learn more at monument.health/orthopedics.
I'm Noah Westergaard, and I'm studying photography at Black Hills State. Being able to use what I learned in class to apply to actual things and not just a project for a grade, to have an actual purpose behind some stuff, I think it's pretty rewarding. The opportunities are there. I know that I'll be able to do whatever comes my way.
And good evening, welcome in to Spearfish Sasquatch Live. I'm Justin Hausman alongside Nikita Lohman, back again for the rubber match of this two-game set between your Spearfish Sasquatch and the Oahe Zap. Let's get right into it, looking back to last night. It was a night of good fundamental baseball. I'm sure Coach Dimas, he talked to him. He was very happy after last night. Nikita, it was kind of a slow start through the first two innings, but then the third inning exploded for the Sasquatch, and they took a lead that they would never relinquish. What do you see last night?
Yeah, well, I mean, there have been so many dominant wins so far this season, but I think far and away that was the best game of baseball that they've played. They didn't make any errors in the field. They were clean there. Not a lot of walks. The pitching staff was excellent. 4 different guys came on, did their job, and I mean, the lineup speaks for itself. You put up 16 hits in 7 innings, and more than half of those came in the third. They just mashed. They've been doing that all year, but it's really encouraging to see the pitching and the defense also do a magnificent job.
Yeah, it was really a game where it seemed like everything was all put together. I think every game so far up until last night, there was still a question about something, whether it was, the hitting not coming alive until the 7th, the pitching struggling through the middle innings, whatever it was. There was always a question at the end of the night. But after last night, there were no questions. It was just a complete dominant win by the Sasquatch. And that led to a lot of good energy in the dugout after the game, up here in the booth after the game. The guys are really gelling.
Yeah, they really are. We talked a lot yesterday about the new basketball hoop. We'll be showing that off for you here. That is to say, if a Sasquatch hits a home run, well, through 9 games, they've hit 8 long balls. So statistics will tell you there's a good chance of that. But that's been fun. And, it's just been so impressive. You get this blend of not a ton of returners, but a lot of new guys, but a lot of them coming from a similar area, Southern California, with strong roots on this team. I think that's really helped a lot of these guys gel together very quickly, and then the rest follows suit. Everyone really has a place, plays their role on this team, and it's nothing but good vibes. Everything feels good when you're winning.
It does. It's really easy to be happy when you're winning by 8 to 10 runs every single night. We'll take a break. We'll look at today after this on the Spearfish Sasquatch Network.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
I learned about the Black Hills Underground campus, where Black Hills has a partnership with SURF, an old gold mine that has been converted into a science lab almost a mile underground. We're studying neutrinos and looking for WIMPs or dark matter, thinking about the most profound mysteries of the universe. You don't expect it to be a mile underground. It's super cool.
And we're back to this pregame show here on Spearfish Sasquatch Live. We'll look to today as, again, we get ready for the second of 2 matchups here between your Spearfish Sasquatch and the Oahe Zap. Pitching looked good yesterday, and we hope for more good pitching today. It will be Joe Allender on the mound today. It'll be his home debut as he pitched in Casper all the way back. Let's see, that was back on the 1st. No, that was a little further back than that. It was back in May anyway. He exited early due to a blister. He looked great in the 1st inning, came out in the 2nd inning, lost all control, and really could not recover after that. Nikita, we look for improvements today.
Yeah, you know, it doesn't sound like much, but when a pitcher's dealing with a blister, it really is a complete game changer because you rip the ball off those fingers, especially your breaking balls. It's rubbing on the seam. You just cannot grip the baseball in the same way. Justin, there's a reason why it was a massive scandal 5 years ago about using pine tar and spider tack and pitchers doing whatever they can, kind of bending the rules to get a better grip. Well, when you get a blister, it's already kind of hard to grip a baseball here. The seams are not particularly protruded. Well, now, with a blister, it's a lot. You have to deal with the pain as well. He looked great in that 1st inning, Justin. If that blister issue has gone away, I expect nothing but greatness today.
Yeah, certainly. He was untouchable in the 1st inning. Went on to hit a couple of different guys and just could not find the strike zone. Exited before the Sasquatch could not come back in that game. That was the first loss of the season. But should see good improvement from Allender here in his first start at home. Lineup also looking different today on the side of the bats. Again, we mentioned yesterday the cavalry has arrived, and they're making impacts here tonight on the way the lineup looks. Nikita, what do you look for there?
Well, you know, it's Noah Batonko and Wilson Kiefer who are both getting their first shot in the order today. The two one of them a returner, one of them a new guy. You know, it's good already that they've gotten that first hit out of the way. They both came in, pinch hit in a blowout, got a hit, so that's one monkey off their back. That gets relaxed in that sense. But I think these are two guys who, they know their role. Wilson Kiefer, more of a contact guy, puts together good at-bats, gets hits, gets on base. Noah Batonko, he does that too, but he mashes. This is a guy who can hit for a good deal of power. I'm also excited to see the way he plays behind the plate because, you know, the Sasquatch team has Kendrick Aragon, who's a great defensive catcher and works good ABs. Lawson Ward is all-world behind the plate defensively. He's also got a great bat with some good pop. Noah Batonko, there's certainly an argument that this is the best hitter of the three, and, you know, the defense is very strong as well, so getting him in a groove with the pitching staff, that'll only help his play because people say that defense can't slump, but, you know, when your offense isn't going, it can hurt your defense. In the same way that when your defense isn't on its A game, you may not be hitting the best because things can get to your head pretty easily.
Yeah, you know, looking back to media day on Sunday, a line from Coach Demas that certainly rings true is it's hard to write a lineup when you've got so many good guys, so many guys that are just absolute complete ball players. It can get really hard to write a lineup. You know, you can only have one guy catch a night. Yeah, certainly gets hard when you've got three very good catchers, probably the 3 best catchers in the league, to be honest, all on the same team. It could get tough to be a head coach here for the Sasquatch. We'll break. We'll come back. Lineups, key players, and more after this.
Thinking knee replacement? With the area's only ROSA robot, Monument Health offers a more personalized and precise procedure, customized for your anatomy. Get going with Monument Health, your partner for advanced orthopedic care.
When you venture to Spearfish in the Black Hills of South Dakota, you'll find rugged hiking and biking trails, extreme rock climbs, and views that will take your breath away. Plan a Spearfish vacation and come find your adventure. Spearfish, my great place in South Dakota.
At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. With advanced orthopedic care, technology, innovations, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
My name is Leighton Schnell, and I'm majoring in biology and getting a minor in chemistry on a pre-dental track. It's a great community. Everybody has your back. You will gain so many more opportunities than you even thought possible. Being a part of BH in a small community, you have more ties and connections with students and advisors. Being able to have those gives you a pathway to more opportunities.
Looking for the ultimate family getaway? Hart Ranch Camping Resort has you covered with endless activities and top-notch amenities where the destination is the vacation. Want to try before you buy? Experience Hart Ranch with our resort membership preview. Just $139.95 for 4 days and 3 nights of unforgettable RV camping. Love what you see? We have membership types available for the occasional camper to the every weekender. Call 605-737-5360 or visit hrresort.org to schedule your membership preview today.
We're all going somewhere. Going higher, faster, farther. Going in new directions, to new places. At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. We're dedicated to advanced orthopedic care with the latest innovations, technology, expertise, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner. Learn more at monument.health/orthopedics.
And we're back. Time for lineups now. Here just a few minutes before first pitch. Starting for the Oahe Zap. Leading off is number 15, Mason Melton. In the 2-hole, number 11, Quid Ludvigsen. In the 3 spot, number 9, that is Goldberg. In the 4 spot, number 21, Ethan Pitcher. In the 5 spot, number 31, Ty Farwell. In the 6th hole, number 2, Gavin Frazier. In the 7th spot, number 8, Cy Taylor. In the 8th spot, Dominic DeCarlo wearing number 5. And rounding out the starting 9 for the Oahe Zap is Augie Goethals. He wears number 19. Pitching tonight is Carson Dupuis. For your Spearfish Sasquatch, leading off and in center field, Bobo Iandoli. In the 2nd spot, designated hitter tonight, it's Sam Kwapanowski. In the 3rd spot, number 10. In right field tonight, a little bit different of a look for him. That's Maddox Morrison, normally in center. Iandoli in center tonight. In the 4th spot is the catcher, Noah Batanko. In the 5th spot is the 2nd baseman, Crew Moeller. In the 6th spot, first baseman, Ben Melendrez. In the 7 is the left fielder, Carter Towns. In the 8 is the 3rd baseman, Wilson Kiefer. And rounding out the starting 9 for your Spearfish Sasquatch is the shortstop, Ben Fewer. Pitching tonight is Joe Allender. Nikita, who's your key player tonight?
Well, I think the key that the Sasquatch need to see something good from, keep it simple. I'll go with the starting pitcher. Jacob Allender is, what they really want to see is him getting that control, getting out of here clean with no blisters. Because I think when you look at this lineup, if one guy struggles, there are 8 other guys who have mashed, can mash, and will pick him up. That's something Coach Demos has talked about a lot. But the pitchers out there all alone on the mound. So I think it's very important that he finds the strike zone and he gets his punch outs early.
Yeah, certainly. Like we said earlier in the pregame, we hope to see good improvement from him tonight. Now moving on to your favorite game and our favorite game. Nikita, your pick to get a hit tonight is?
Wilson Kiefer.
It's a good one. Yeah, he got a hit last night in his pinch hit at bat. Look to see more success at the plate from him tonight. For me, it's Noah Batanko. I think that's a good 1A to a 1B. Everybody, we're both picking the new guys in the lineup, and they are our guys to get a hit tonight here against the Oahe Zap. I lead the season 4-3, I believe. I'm 4 for 4. Nikita is 3 for 4 on our players to get a hit. It's national anthem time here at the Black Hills Energy Stadium. We'll step away. First pitch after this.
I'm Noah Westergaard, and I'm studying photography at Black Hills State. Being able to use what I learned in class to apply to actual things and not just a project for a grade, to have an actual purpose behind some stuff. I think it's pretty rewarding. The opportunities are there. I know that I'll be able to do whatever comes my way.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
I learned about the Black Hills Underground campus, where Black Hills has a partnership with Surf, an old gold mine that has been converted into a science lab almost a mile underground. We're studying neutrinos and looking for WIMPs or dark matter, thinking about the most profound mysteries of the universe. You don't expect it to be a mile underground. It's super cool.
And welcome back, just moments away from first pitch here at the Black Hills Energy Stadium again. I'm Justin Hausman along with Nikita Lohman. It's Teacher Appreciation Night tonight. Of course, the school year just wrapping up here in the last few weeks. And we've got lots of teachers here enjoying a ball game on a beautiful Tuesday night in Spearfish. Your temperature at first pitch is 86 degrees. Your umpires tonight behind the plate is Bill Hall, and his partner in the field is Corey Monroe.
It really is a beautiful day for baseball, Justin. Yeah, I can't overstate it here. But I want to take a look now. Let's go towards tonight's starting pitcher, Jacob Allender. Justin, we've talked about him quite a bit thus far. Any other notes? Anything that we should be looking out for?
He's got a good pitch mix. He's got good velocity. I expect to see a good powerful fastball up in the zone. Off-speed pitches to mix in. He should be keeping this Zap lineup off balance all night long.
Yeah, I think mixing up those pitches, that curveball is really the put away pitch, but the changeup keeps guys off balance. So all three of them have their purpose, they have their use. And, you know, the Snap lineup has really struggled to get the big hit. Came into the series slugging under 300 as a team. And Justin, if you want to put up runs and bunches, it's just not realistic because these arms are so good. Pitching is so good these days that you're not going to string together 7, 8, 9 singles in a row in an inning. It's just not realistic.
Yeah, you're gonna need to run into one at least a couple of times a night to put runs up on the board, and that gets even more difficult when you got a guy on the mound that has got good stuff all the way through. Throwdown is through. We're ready to go. Here tonight, the Squatch debuting new hats tonight. Got blue hats with the foot logo. No, that is the head logo of the Sasquatch. The blue hats are accompanying their all whites. The Zap. I'm a fan. Got some dark blue with the light blue pants. Yellow numbers in trim. As stepping in, this is Mason Melton. He'll take a pitch away. A fastball for ball one. Second pitch from Allender, a little further outside. Might have had a wrinkle to it, couldn't quite tell. It's 2-0 though. If we look to last night, Mason Melton in his start last night in third base went 0 for 3. He walked once, struck out once. He's now in a hitter's count, 2-0 to the Squatch in Allender. Now that one outside, it's 3 balls to start off the game.
Yeah, and this is the exact opposite of what you want to see, what we detailed. After kind of losing the strike zone, if you're Jacob Allender, you want to see one fall, get the momentum, get the confidence flowing through you early.
He sets and fires. That fastball is at the top of the zone for strike one. The velocity is there. It is looking high 80s from up here. That one fouled back to the screen, and we've got a full count now. Allender has fought his way back into this first at-bat of the night. Allender sets, and he's ready for the payoff pitch. High fastball up out of the zone. Chases a swing, and it's out number one here for Allender. Good way to get back in the zone. Again, get that confidence flowing. You're down 0-3. You climb the ladder, and a big strikeout to Mason Melton.
Yeah, that's a great way to get things going. Just have to give yourself a little challenge, some adversity to start the game. Jacob Allender's not afraid of that.
Not at all. He ran into it head on. Now stepping into the box is the lefty and Quinn Ludvigsen. He'll see a fastball down for ball one. It's a little inside too. Ludvigsen last night hitting all the way back in the 6th spot for the Zap. Went 2 for 2. Scored a run and walked. He did hit a double last night. The only extra base hit allowed by the Sasquatch. We'll see a strike there. We're even now at 1 apiece. One is inside. Ludvigsen checked his swing, make it 2-1 now.
Yeah, Quinn Ludvigsen consistently puts together some of the better at-bats for the Zap. Last night, he got a couple knocks.
He'll foul that one back over the press box. It's 2-2. Ludvigsen digs back in. All the way back in the batter's box. Allender's ready to go. He kicks, fires. Ball in play out to shortstop. Fielded by Fewer over to Melendrez, and he makes the play. The 6-3 put out is out number 2. And Allender gets the first 2 men that he sees.
Yeah, that's the way you draw it up.
That was a very high chopper. Out. Fewer fielded it behind the second base bag. Now up is Connor Goldberg. Goldberg got the night off yesterday. Another high chopper. Fewer got to charge in on this when he fields it, throws on the run, in time. Another 6-3 put out ends the inning, and it's a clean inning for the Spearfish Sasquatch. Bottom of the first.
Thinking knee replacement? With the area's only ROSA robot, Monument Health offers a more personalized and precise procedure, customized for your anatomy. Get going with Monument Health, your partner for advanced orthopedic care.
When you venture to spearfish in the Black Hills of South Dakota, you'll find rugged hiking and biking trails, extreme rock climbs, and views that will take your breath away. Plan a spearfish vacation and come find your adventure. Spearfish, my great place in South Dakota.
At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. With advanced
And we're back. Bottom of the first is due up as the Zap pitcher in Carson Dupuis has finished his warm-ups. He is due up to face Ian Doley, Kwapnowski, and Morrison here in the first. Ian Doley digs in. Last night, 2 for 5 with the double, scored a run, knocked in 2 RBIs in the 14-1 victory. The first pitch from Dupuis is down low, ball 1.
Yeah, just continue to do what he's done all year. Puts together good at-bats. His 2 hits, pretty much identical.
Dupuis, the lefty. That pitch is outside, sneaks away from the catcher, Goethals.
And the thing to watch for with Dupuis today is whether or not he can find the strike zone. Sasquatch saw him in the last series here, and he just did not have a feel for the zone. He threw 4 wild pitches.
And the Sasquatch capitalized. They put up a lot of good numbers against Carson Dupuis. That is a 4-pitch walk. The last fastball sneaks away all the way to the screen, and Ian Doley is on to lead off the game.
And in the words of Joe Girardi, it's not what you want. The leadoff walk, especially to start your day when, you know, Dupuis hasn't pitched in almost 2 weeks here. It's a shot to your confidence. The mental has already been off for him.
First pitch to Kwapnowski is on the corner for strike 1. Sam put out a long one deep into right field last night. A 2-run shot in the third aided that 10-run inning. That pitch is low. It's a fastball. Down beneath the knees. 1-1 the count now. To the Squatch designated hitter. Another fastball high. And it's a 2-1 count. Again, Dupuis having a tough time finding the strike zone here through these first two at-bats. Iandoli with a modest lead over at first. Dupuis kicks and fires. It's a breaking ball in the zone. It's 2-2. Dupuis again looking over at Iandoli. Now fires. Got a big swing and a foul ball. Off the bat of Kwapniowski. The count will remain 2-2. And the 2-2 is outside. We're full again. Trying to put a pitch on the outside corner. He wanted the spot. He could not find it. He's in the right-handed batter's box, and the payoff pitch to Kwap is ready. It's a swing and a miss, and a strikeout for out number 1.
You know, the stuff has never been the question with Dupuis. He's got a live arm. Lefties generally throw a few ticks slower. It really jumps out of his hand. It's a fastball around 90. You see the over-the-top curve. If he can throw it in the zone, he's really a weapon.
Dupuis got a fastball up above the zone, and that's a swing, says the umpire. In Bill Hall. It's a strike to start off this at-bat for Maddox Morrison. That's a perfectly placed pitch on the outside half. And it's strike 2, 0-2 hole to Maddox Morrison here against the pitcher in Dupuis. Iandoli not going anywhere. That fastball high. Morrison will live to see another pitch. Breaking ball up above the zone. It's 2-2. That was close.
Yeah,
Just didn't quite get back in time.
Yeah, it was a good spot. I think that could go other way. Sometimes you're going to have some difficulty getting the high curveball to be called just because it doesn't look like a strike the whole way.
The 2-2 from Dupuis to Morrison is put in play over to right field. It'll be fielded by Frazier. Cannot make the throw. He eats it. It'll be an infield single for Maddox Morrison. Iandoli moves up 90 feet. Runners first and second, 1 out. To the cleanup man and my man for a hit tonight, Noah Batanko. And we've got time on the field. We found a baseball from batting practice, looks like. Batanko digs in. The Spearfish backstop with a runner in scoring position. Big swing and a foul away for strike 1. That's over the concession stand on the first base side of the ballpark.
This is a good spot to endear yourself to your teammates early on, huh?
Yeah. Big swing, but Could not keep it in play. The 0-1 from Dupuis is Athens strike 2. But Tonko has got himself in an 0-2 hole. The 0-2 from Dupuis is down in the dirt. That is ball 1.
No, Batanko certainly a dangerous hitter, but in this matchup, advantage goes to Dupuis. Most of his Sasquatch teammates have taken a look at him already, but first time a pitcher and a hitter face, advantage pitcher.
1-2. Batanko fouls that one back out of play. It will remain a 1-2 count.
Justin, not only does Dupuis throw hard, he's got a good fastball, but that extra herky jerk, it adds a couple perceived miles per hour.
Yeah, it kind of messes with your timing as a hitter a little bit. Could be just a little harder to time him up. The 1-2, another pitch down in the dirt. Good take by Batanko on a breaking ball. We're 2-2 now. Batanko, it's a product of Cal State San Bernardino, a D2 school in California. He's a catcher and a first baseman there. In 34 games, put up 3 home runs and a 973 OPS. It's good numbers for a spring. The 2-2 fouled straight back to the screen. Count will remain again.
And another thing about Batanko is, he was really the second catcher this season for San Bernardino. But, catchers shuffle in and out, so he got time, and he really took advantage.
Not sure what that was. Everybody just kind of disengaged all at once. It wasn't a timeout. It's a 354 batting average to go along with that 973 OPS. The 2-2 is put it not in play. That is just past the third base bag. Foul ball. Batanko taking this at bat deep. Seeing lots of pitches. Every pitch you see, a little bit more advantage comes back to the hitter. Pitcher can kind of feel uneasy when it's the 8th or the 9th pitch of the at-bat. That's a really high fastball. Gothel's jumping to catch that one, and we're full again.
No damage done yet, but man, Carson Dupuis has thrown a lot of pitches. Still only 1 out recorded in the first, and this Zap team has played a lot of days in a row. There's not a lot left in the bullpen. Guys are gassed. They're going to need some length.
The 24th pitch is in the dirt and skips away. It is another walk given up by Carson Dupuis. And the bases are juiced for Crew Moeller.
Great at bat. I mean, he just kept on fighting. Sometimes as a pitcher, you just kind of give in.
Yeah. Again, once if you're to the point of the at bat where this is the 8th pitch, the 9th pitch, as a pitcher, you just get a little uncomfortable. The first pitch to Moeller is in the zone for a strike. Now the 0-1 to Moeller is up and away. Make it 1-1. The Zap dugout liked it. They liked the spot. Did not get the call. Goethals Excuse me, Dupuis. That one skips away. Iandoli, very wise decision to turn around. Goethals kept that one close. It's a 2-1 count now. Dupuis has returned to the windup. Now with the bases loaded. Last time he was in the windup, it was a 4-pitch walk to Iandoli. A 2-1 count to the second baseman, Crew Moeller. That one is back to the screen, 2-2. Dupuis puts that one down in the dirt, make it 3-2. Yet another full count for Carson Dupuis.
And the next pitch he's going to throw is going to be his 30th. There hasn't even been any damage done yet.
That's hard to do. The payoff pitch to Moeller is swung on and missed. It skips away. A run will score. And there are 2 outs in the inning with first base occupied at the time of the pitch. Crew Moeller is out on a swinging strikeout. But Iandoli does come around to score. Everybody else moves up 90 feet. Now 2 runners in scoring position for the first baseman, Ben Melendrez.
It's another example of, the filth that Carson Dupuis has. That pitch way in the dirt to get Crew Moeller to make an uncomfortable hack like that.
First pitch to Melendrez, swung over the top of a breaking ball at strike 1.
A new stat which actually just came out today on Baseball Savant is the amount that guys miss on swings and misses by. I imagine Carson Dupuis would be pretty high up on that list.
Melendrez puts that one high in the air, out to right field. It'll find foul territory, strike 2. They're always coming up with new stuff.
They really are. It feels like it's at least one stat a year. And hey, I'm here for it.
If anybody is unfamiliar with Baseball Savant, it is where nerds like Nikita go in their free time to look at all of the stuff that most people listening to this broadcast probably don't care about.
Yeah. It
is interesting stuff. The only reason that I can call Nikita a nerd is because I'm about there too. The 0-2 to Melendrez is down low for a ball.
Hey, don't worry. I take it as a compliment. It just means we live and breathe baseball.
Yeah, we do. We sure do. 1-2 pitch to Melendrez is fouled, and he stays alive.
I wish we had a foul ball counter in here.
We'd have a lot this inning. Lots of contact fighting to stay alive by these Sasquatch hitters. Another 1-2 pitch to Melendrez is a high chopper and foul. About a foot to the left of the third base bag. Mason Melton was all over it. Dupuis back on the rubber. Trying to finish out this long inning. Down low for another ball. We're knotted up 2-2. Twos across the board here in the bottom of the first at Black Hills Energy Stadium. Melendrez digs in one more time in this long at-bat. That one skips away. It's a wild pitch. Morrison is in standing. Another run is across. It's 2-0 Sasquatch.
And while he's looked better overall, the wild pitches have reared their ugly head once again. Carson Dupuy's done a brilliant job pitching. He's thrown pitcher's pitch after pitcher's pitch in tough counts with runners on base, and 2 runs have still scored just because he's got too much movement.
The payoff pitch to Melendrez is hard hit on a line that will dunk into right field. It's an RBI single. It's 3-0 Sasquatch.
Spearfish Sasquatch, number 40, left fielder, Carter Towns.
Ben Melendrez makes it look easy, doesn't he?
He always does. Professional hitter in Ben Melendrez. Now into the left-handed batter's box is Carter Towns out in left field today. He sees a fastball down low. It is 1-0. High curveball. That one slipped out of the hand early. It's a 2-0 count now. Carter Towns looking for a pitch to hit. Dupuis serves. Another fastball down low. Melendrez takes off. He's got some speed. It's another wild pitch. And Melendrez is in scoring position for Carter Towns. 3-0 count to Carter. That one is on the corner for strike one.
And at some point, you just reach your breaking point when it comes to pitches in an inning. I mean, Carson Dupuy's pushing 45. It's a hot day here. A little surprised that no one's throwing yet.
3-1 is outside ball 4. Runners first and second for the 8th man to approach the plate here in the bottom of the first. And it's Nikita's pick to get a hit, Wilson Kiefer. Kiefer getting some acknowledgement from the crowd in his first at-bat. Starting in the lineup, Dupuis, that first pitch down low, ball 1.
Good to see him get a hand. You know, ring ceremony coming up this weekend. Sasquatch fans showing appreciation for a team which really was dominant from pole to pole last summer.
Kiefer up 1-0. Make that 2-0 now with a curveball in the dirt. Good hitters count. 2 ducks on the pond. And a good contact hitter in Wilson Kiefer at the plate. The 2-0 again down low. As we're getting some movement out in the bullpen now.
Yeah, I think it's good time for it. I mean, he's coming up on 50 pitches in 1 inning. At some point, the arm just can't take it anymore.
The 3-0 from Dupuis is right down the heart of the plate for a strike. The 3-1 to Kiefer is down low. It's another ball and another walk. We'll see time here as Coach Jamie Hamburger comes out to talk to his pitcher.
Visit the museum, the Center of the Nation Monument, and historic cabin all for free. Located at 415 Fifth Avenue in Bellevue. That's the Tri-State Museum.
right now. Dupuis is through 2/3 of an inning. He's allowed 2 hits, 3 runs have come across, all of them earned. 4 walks, 2 strikeouts. There's only 2 wild pitches listed. I think there might be more than that. I think there's
there's a
maybe
third in there.
a
Yeah.
third, maybe even a fourth. But Dupuis will remain on the mound as the bullpen is still slow to get moving. The 9th spot is up in the lineup. It's Ben Fewer. Patrolling shortstop today. He will see a pitch down. Skipped before the plate. It's ball 1.
Ben Fewer may be at the bottom of the order, but still not a guy you want to see up in this kind of situation. Justin, 500 average with runners in scoring position this season.
It's a dangerous hitter. One of the best bat-to-ball guys on the team. That is a curveball that flew all the way to the screen. Nobody moves. It's ball 2. You know, we talk about, 58-foot curveballs a lot. That was a 90-foot curveball, maybe? I mean, it's all the way to the screen. I think there's probably 30 feet between home plate.
I like
Maybe
that
just
estimate.
maybe just 20. Maybe it was an 80-foot curveball. The 2-0 is a fastball inside off the plate, ball 3. And it's another 3-0 count. Ben Fewer is 1 pitch out of the strike zone away from an RBI. That one called at the top for a strike. Fewer will see another pitch. Three 1 is plenty up high. It's a ball. And the 4th run has come across the plate for the Sasquatch here in the bottom of the 1st.
I think what would really aid Carson Dupuis, especially getting right-handers out, is another pitch, because he's got that fastball and he's got the 12-6 curve, but there's nothing which really moves horizontally. If he could develop a changeup and get more comfortability there, or a slider or a cutter, it would get guys off of that sight line. But you see right there, Justin, a pitch which starts off the plate away. Well, you know that there's nothing which is going to come and bite back, so it's an easy take. That's why you're seeing these long at-bats and foul balls, because, guys, it makes it easier to read.
2 pitches, plenty out of the strike zone for Dupuis. Starts off the at-bat Ty Indoli, as we have batted around yet again.
In other words, the sky's blue.
For sure. It's a little gray tonight, though. We're partly cloudy here in Spearfish. It's a curveball down low.
So in a sense, you're saying the Sasquatch batting around is more of a sure thing than the sky being blue?
It can be cloudy sometimes. It's gray off to the west here. That's a pitch in. It's a 3-1 count to Indoli, who walked to lead off the game, and that one is plenty outside. It's another walk and another run.
Dupuis looked really sharp when he came into the game, but you can tell he's just out of steam now. I mean, he's up to 60 pitches in this inning, and yeah, that'll be all for him.
I have never seen somebody throw 60 pitches in an inning. Carson Dupuis is the first one. We'll take a break. We'll meet the man coming in to take his place after this on the Spearfish Sasquatch Network.
Orthopedic care, technology, innovations, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going. with Monument Health as your partner.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
My name is Leighton Schnell, and I'm majoring in biology and getting a minor in chemistry on a pre-dental track. It's a great community. Everybody has your back. You will gain so many more opportunities than you even thought possible. Being a part of BH in a small community, you have more ties and connections with students and advisors. Being able to have those gives you a pathway to more opportunities.
Back here, the man on the mound, replacing Carson Dupuis, is AJ Ponciano. Out of Colorado Springs, Colorado. He's an attendee of Coso Community College. He's in his second season with the Zap. This is the second time we've seen him on the mound here at Black Hills Energy Stadium.
And looking at Carson Dupuis, tonight's starter, finishes .2 innings, only allowed 2 hits, but 5 runs, all of them earned. And it came because of 6 walks, also 3 hit by pitches. He did strike out 2 batters, the 2 outs he got, but Justin, those 6 runs, that might not be all. 5 runs, because all 3 runners on base are his responsibility.
Yeah. If Ponciano cannot get out of this inning cleanly, there will be more earned runs tacked on to Carson Dupuis. First man he will face is Sam Kwapniowski. Kwap was the first out of the ball game. He struck out in his first at bat. High pitch popped up. It is off into the party deck. And it is strike 1. That was popped high into the air. That had lots of hang time.
Yeah, it felt like it was in the air for 10 minutes.
Ponciano sets the 0-1 to Kwap. Is a breaking ball, top of the zone, 0-2 now. Ponciano trying to leave all 3 inherited runners on the bags. That one appeared to be some sort of cut fastball. Up near the head of Kwap, it's a ball, 1-2. Kwap calls time, back in now into that left-handed batter's box. The 1-2 pitch is plenty high. We're 2-2 now. Wind is blowing right to left. Here at Black Hills Energy Stadium. 2-2 down in the dirt. Nice take by Kwap. It's another full count. Let's see. This is the 9th full count of the inning in 11 at-bats. 3-2 up high, ball 4, and it's another walk and another run for the Squatch.
They're not necessarily mashing the baseball around the yard, but they kind of leaned on this Oahe pitching staff where Dupuis had good stuff early, but they kept fighting and fouling pitches off, and then he lost it. Now you bring Ponciano into an impossible spot. This is the result you're going to get.
Maddox Morrison at the plate. He cuts at a fastball inside, fouls it away, strike one.
On the stat sheet, it might look like the Zap pitchers just didn't have the zone, but make no mistake, this inning has been created by the Sasquatch hitters. A lot of really good at-bats.
Fighting off a lot of close pitches. Now one put in play, out to right field, and taken in for out number 3. Ethan Pitcher making the play out and right, and 12 men come up to the plate for the Sasquatch. 6 scratch across the plate. For runs, it's a 6-0 lead. Top of the second is on the way next.
Looking for the ultimate family getaway? Heart Ranch Camping Resort has you covered with endless activities and top-notch amenities where the destination is the vacation. Want to try before you buy? Experience Heart Ranch with our resort membership preview. Just $139.95 for 4 days and 3 nights of unforgettable RV camping. Love what you see? We have membership types available for the occasional camper to the every weekender. Call 605-737-5360 or visit hrresort.org to schedule your membership preview today.
We're all going somewhere. Going higher, faster, farther. Going in new directions, to new places. At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. We're dedicated to advanced orthopedic care with the latest innovations, technology, expertise, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner. Learn more at monument.health/orthopedics.
I'm Noah Westergaard, and I'm studying photography at Black Hills State.
Back out of the break here. Joe Allender back on the mound after a long bottom of the first. We'll see how he returns. Back as he faces 4, 5, and 6 in the Zap order. It is Pitcher, Farwell, and Frazier.
Let's give it up for our contestants, presented by Little Caesars Pizza.
First pitch from Allender. It's a fastball low. Another pitch out of the zone. Early 2-0 count here to the Zap right fielder.
And Jacob Allender's getting the J.J. Manuel treatment from last night where he pitches the first inning in a tight game. Now he's coming out here, all sorts of run support.
Fouled back to the screen. Strike one here to pitcher. Two count now. Allender 1 strikeout in the first, looking for a strikeout here in the second. It's fouled back to the screen again.
There's plenty of teachers in the stands that can help those kids out.
It's a 2-2 count here to pitcher. The line score for Dupuy is complete. Final tally there is 6 earned runs. The 2-2 from Allender is outside. We're full. Said that a lot tonight. Lots of full counts.
Yeah, it feels like a stark contrast from last night's game where all the runs came on swings early in the count. A lot of deep counts. We're almost an hour in.
This one put on the ground. Out to Kiefer. Makes the long throw across the diamond in plenty of time to get pitcher at first. Nice 5-3 put out for out number one. Brings up the designated hitter tonight in Ty Farwell.
If you're Jacob Allender, keep on doing that. Just pitch to contact. He might have fallen behind in the count, but he's got good stuff. The Zap lineup, a lot of guys scuffling as of late. Throw them strikes, see if they can hit it.
Farwell, the big lefty, is into the batter's box. The first pitch he sees is a fastball inside, ball one. That pitch outside. 2-0 now. Farwell in his day yesterday went 0 for 3, struck out once. Looking to get back in the hit column here today. The 2-0 perfectly on the corner, strike one.
Getting a little help from his friends, too. Throw a little over his head, but Ben Fewer's there.
I get by with a little help from my friends.
Isn't that right?
The 2-1 from Allender is put in play. Right back to Allender. Nice play. Fielding his position well. That's out number two here in the second.
Now batting for the Oahe Saps, number 2, Gavin Frazier.
2 up, 2 down. Brings up the second baseman in Gavin Frazier. Frazier 1 for 3 yesterday. Quiet day with a single. That one is popped high, back out of play into the parking lot for strike one. Nikita, that's why we park on the far side of the parking lot.
Yep. Let that be a lesson, folks. If you come to a baseball game, do not get the best parking because it's actually the worst.
I like my windshield the way it is. This pitch high into left field, camped under it is Carter Towns. It's a can of corn to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down here in the second. The Squatch Bats return to the plate after this.
Being able to use what I learned in class to apply to actual things and not just a project for a grade, to have an actual purpose behind some stuff. I think it's pretty rewarding. The opportunities are there. I know that I'll be able to do whatever comes my way.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
After batting around in the first, the Squatch Bats return here in the bottom of the second, looking to do more damage and leading off. Looking for his first hit tonight. Looking for my 5th point of the season. It's Noah Batanka.
Yeah, he hit it hard his last time up. He did. But hey, Justin, you better watch out. You haven't missed yet. I have.
Yeah, the stress is off your shoulders. It's on me. It's like being undefeated.
Second inning for your Spearfish Sasquatch. Number 20, Noah Batenko.
It's like being undefeated in the after the first few weeks of this season, especially in in football. It's the 5th week of the season. You're 0-4 or you're 4-0. You just don't want to lose.
No, the pressure kind of starts to mount. You start thinking about it more, and when you
Yeah.
think, that's when things go awry in sports.
That one skied out into right field. Underneath it is Ethan Pitcher. I will have to wait until the next time through the order, as Batanko sees one pitch and he's back in the dugout. Now up is Crew Moeller. He struck out. Back in the first. Looking to do more damage. Here now, the bases are empty. That's hit hard on a line out of the glove of Melton. And Moeller will pull up at first with a single. That was absolutely mashed.
Yeah, there's no question about it that Crew Moeller has some serious pop in that bat. At that point, you talk about the hot corner.
Hit.
That's just self-defense.
Yeah, it is. That's a tough play to make. Hard hit. Out by Melendrez. It's pulled up by the wind and taken in left field by Goldberg. 2 outs here in the inning. Still a runner on first in Crew Moeller. Carter Towns stepping back in for his second at-bat. Walked back in the first, as did most of the Sasquatch lineup. Moeller one hard step towards second base, then shut it down. Carter Towns swinging over an off-speed pitch for strike one. Pick over back to first, not in time. Moeller gonna dust himself off. Ponciano back on the rubber. Takes a look over at Moeller again. Now he kicks and fires to Carter Towns at home plate. It's a breaking ball in the dirt. Goethals can't corral it. Moeller stays at first. It's a 1-1 count.
And he couldn't find it for a second, and you heard all his teammates in the field going, "In front!" That's good teamwork right there. High school coaches love to see that.
Always got to help your catcher out. It's the toughest spot on the diamond. It's really easy to lose pitches. Another check over to Moeller at first, not in time. That's a changeup that snuck away from Goethals. That pass ball will allow Moeller to take second base.
Just a supreme athlete. I mean, Crew Moeller, I think we've said it a million times, but he really does everything on the diamond. I have so much fun watching the way he plays.
Got speed, got power, can throw. Carter Towns put that one a mile into the air. Pitcher going back on it. He's at the wall. It's gone. Carter Towns hit it as high as he did far, and it sneaks out for a 2-run home run. Make it 8-0. And the slam dunk hoop coming back out. We'll get a look at it. And there it is. Carter Towns with his 3rd jack of the year. And again, an 8-run lead for the Sasquatch.
Again, Carter Towns, do not sleep on the pop. The man can mash. some majestic home runs so far.
Up in the air a long time. Get a good look at him. That one wasn't sure. Wasn't sure if it was going to get out. But when you hit it that high, it's got a long time to get out. It's a 2-0 count to Wilson Kiefer. Walked in his first at-bat.
Happy birthday to Carter Towns.
Hey, it's Carter Towns' birthday, too. It's a
Gotta
nice
love it.
birthday present.
How can you not be romantic about baseball, right?
Yeah. 2-0 to Kiefer is in the dirt. Guess I should have taken Carter Towns to get a hit today.
Yeah, the birthday boy.
Yeah.
And that is home run leader Carter Towns.
That is home run leader Carter Towns. Crew Muller's got 2. Melendrez has 2. Quap with 2. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Lots of guys with 2. It's a 3-1. It's a 3-0 strike to Kiefer to make it 3-1. Ponciano back on, trying to not allow this walk. Kiefer hit it hard right past the glove of Melton. Took the wrong path to it. Kiefer will hold up at first. Thought about second. Took a hard round. But it is a 2-out single for Wilson Kiefer, and you are on the board.
There we go. Just a good piece of hitting. Wilson Kiefer, he might not put the ball out of the yard like Carter Towns, Ben Melendrez, Sam Kwapnowski, but again, when we talk about hitting, playing a role is vital. And he does it.
It's good. Kiefer, a good combo with Ben Fewer, who's at the plate right now. It's a 1-out count to him. Just the same as Malachi Lopez is with Fewer. Big swing and a miss. Makes it 1-1. Nice take by Fewer. Got the start of the swing. Held it back on a slider off the outer half of the plate. 2-1 count now. Check over to Kiefer, not in time. Another pitch down low. 3-1 now.
In the women's bathroom. It's purple. Glittery. You can claim it up here in the press box. Not gonna call it.
3-1 to Fewer is a strike. Maybe a bit of a generous outer corner, but it's a full count. Three-two, put on the ground. Mason Melton cannot corral it, and does. The throw is in time. The 5-3 put out ends the inning, but not before the Sasquatch put up 2 runs, courtesy of a Carter Towns home run. Third inning is on the way next here on Spearfish Sasquatch Live.
Thinking knee replacement? With the area's only ROSA robot, Monument Health offers a more personalized and precise procedure, customized for your anatomy. Get going with Monument Health, your partner for advanced orthopedic care.
When you venture to Spearfish in the Black Hills of South Dakota, you'll find rugged hiking and biking trails, extreme rock climbs, and views that will take your breath away. Plan a Spearfish vacation and come find your adventure. Spearfish, my great place in South Dakota.
Bottom third of the order is due up here. In the top of the third for the Oahe Zap, it is Taylor DiCarlo and Goethals. Taylor steps in for his first at-bat against Allender, and that pitch is down low for a ball.
Jacob Allender has really been great so far. He's mixing up his pitches. The fastball is getting a lot of whiffs, which is good to see. Working from the top of the zone, plays off that curveball well.
Hard hit by Taylor out into right field. Takes a couple of skips, but corralled by Morrison. It is the first hit of the game for the Oahe Zap, and it brings up Dominic DiCarlo.
Here's our beer batter. Number 5, Dominic DiCarlo.
First pitch from Allender to DiCarlo is down in the dirt in the left-handed batter's box. It's a nice backhand pick by Batanco. The 1-0 is on the corner for a strike, 1-1.
It was DiCarlo alongside Ludvigsen who really did all of the damage yesterday. He's just got a knack for the infield single.
High chopper out to Fewer. 6-4, the 3 not in time. Krummoller aided at second base. It's a fielder's choice. And now up is the 9 spot in Augie Goethals. That's a tough play to turn 2 on. You know, when it's not hit very hard and it's chopped high, it takes a long time to get out to shortstop. DiCarlo's got some speed. Really never was much of a chance for the double play. First pitch to Goethals is high for ball 1. That one at the knees. Evens it up 1-1. Allender taking a peek over at DiCarlo. And he'll check over. That's another one of those probably D moves. Just showing that he can throw over. Not competitive at all. On the corner for strike 2, 1-2. I'd like to see the A, B, or C move from Allender.
I think it's coming.
We'll
DiCarlo's got a lot of speed.
We'll get one eventually. That one is a floater back to the pitcher, and Allender, he doubles off. DiCarlo at first base, and the inning is over. 8-0, still your score. Bottom of the third is on the way next.
At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. With advanced orthopedic care, technology, innovations, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort, your home for the newest games.
My name is Leighton Schnell, and I'm majoring in biology and getting a minor in chemistry on a pre-dental track. It's a great community. Everybody has your back. You will gain so many more opportunities than you even thought possible. Being a part of BH in a small community, you have more ties and connections with students and advisors. Being able to have those gives you a pathway to more opportunities.
Looking for the ultimate family getaway? Hart Ranch Camping Resort has you covered with endless activities and top-notch amenities where the destination is the vacation. Want to try before you buy? Experience Hart Ranch with our resort membership preview. Just $139.95 for 4 days and 3 nights of unforgettable RV camping. Love what you see? We have membership types available for the occasional camper to the every weekender. Call 605-737-5360 or visit hrresort.org to schedule your membership preview today.
We're all going.
Back here, bottom of the third, new pitcher on the mound. It is Brady Glenn, a native of Willows, California. He attends Simpson University.
And to close the book on AJ Ponciano, 1.1 innings, 2 runs on 2 hits, of course, coming on the 2-run bomb for Carter Towns.
He will see the leadoff man for the Spearfish Sasquatch. It's Iandoli stepping back in. Yet to record an official at-bat, and he has taken 2 walks here through the first 2 innings. First pitch is skied. It is a pop-up. Chasing after it. Nobody's going to get it. Iandoli trying for second. He'll get there. Iandoli popped one up into what really is the Bermuda Triangle in between short, center, and left. And nobody could get there. Miscommunication between Taylor at short and DiCarlo at center. It falls. And Iandoli hustling makes it a double.
You never know when you put the ball in play. Over the course of a summer, 50 games, Bobo Iandoli will get himself probably 5-10 extra hits because he just always puts the ball in play.
Kwapniowski back up. He will foul that first pitch off of himself. It's strike 1, and for those at home that are curious, it's not an error. Nobody touched it, and pretty much any time a glove does not get on the baseball, it will always come up as a hit. Second pitch to Quap, that's a big swing. He saw an off-speed pitch, and his eyes got big. It's 0-2 now. You got to shorten up the swing, find a way to knock that runner in from second. Glenn is set, double checks back on Iandoli. Quap shortened up. Sent it back right where it came from. It's an RBI single, and it is 9-0 Sasquatch.
It's a guy who can bang the ball out of the yard, but as Coach Dimas would say, he's a complete hitter. He doesn't just do that. He brings different elements to his game at the plate, situational hitter, and a good hitter at that as well.
He is. He can do everything. You saw the power last night. Now good contact hitting tonight. Maddox Morrison tries to put down a bunt. Here on the first pitch. Does not make contact. Does give it an offer, though. So it's a strike. The pitch snuck away from Goethals. Quap moved up to second. Now Morrison jammed, put one in play. Taylor makes the play at short. Morrison is out at first. Quap moves up to third on the play. And now up with 1 out in the inning is Noah Batanko. He is 0 for 1. He's flown out to right field. He also walked back in the first.
And this is a situation where he's just trying to put the ball in play. Up 9 runs, sure, but hey, that 10-run mark is significant.
First pitch fouled back out of play, strike 1.
Take your foul ball to the concession stand and get a Squatch Puck. Brought to you by State Farm Agent Jody Garcia.
Glenn comes set. The 0-1 is put right back up the middle. And I am 5 for 5. And the Sasquatch lead by 10.
It's a good piece of hitting. Pitch out over the plate. Doesn't get all of it, but Batanko is strong enough. And even if it jams him a little bit, he can muscle it through the middle of the infield. They were playing back to try to prevent weaker contact from leading to a run. Leading to a hit. But hey, sometimes just put it in the perfect spot.
Now up is Crew Moeller. Hit hard out to left field. On its way. It's gone. Crew Moeller with a bat flip. And it's 12-0 Squatch.
It's a 2-run blast. Crew Moeller.
We get to see another slam dunk. It's a windmill.
Now batting for your Sasquatch, number 34, Benjamin Melendrez.
Yet another towering shot for the Spearfish Sasquatch. And now up is Ben Melendrez. First pitch is a breaking ball, down and in for ball 1.
The Sasquatch have played extremely well, shown that they are the team to beat in this league. But there's no area where they differentiate themselves from other teams more than in power production. You look at Casper, they've played well, they've played the Sasquatch tough. They just do not have this element to their game. I mean, you look at that is what, the 10th home run of the season in the 10th game of the year? Crew Moeller's got 3. Ben Melendrez, in any given count, can send a ball out to any part of the yard. And when you look around the league, you look at the Zap. Ty Farwell's got that threat, but frankly, there's no one else on the team. You look at Casper, you look at the other competition. This is where the Sasquatch, it's the area where they have the opportunity to just maul their opponents.
The 3-0 is outside. It's a 4-pitch walk for Melendrez. That brings up a guy who already has a home run here tonight in Carter Towns.
Now batting for the Spearfish Sasquatch, number 40, Carter Town.
First pitch to Towns is down and away. Goethals keeps it close enough that Melendrez has nowhere to go. That's a fastball in the zone to Towns. Hard hit by Towns through the glove of Taylor. That's another hard hit by Towns. Melendrez moves up 90 feet. Runners first and second. Still just 1 out. And Wilson Kiefer digs in for another at-bat.
Lefty-lefty, righty-lefty, doesn't matter. Carter Towns stays comfortable, stays in there long enough. He could pull the ball in the air well, but that's not the only thing that he possesses at the plate. He can make hard contact, hit it to all fields when he needs to.
First pitch to Kiefer is a fastball out of the zone for ball 1. Strike now. Another fastball high. 2-1.
And Justin, we had the home run race of 98. Dare I say, the home run race of summer 2026. Carter Towns, Crew Moeller, both hitting their third of the year.
Chasing down the team record that I believe is at 11.
Yes.
It's an off-balance swing by Kiefer, 2-2. Yeah, I'd say that record is in danger.
Yeah.
This year. I think they both would be on pace for somewhere around 15. Now with their third, another pitch in the dirt to Kiefer, and we're full here.
Chasing down the ghost of Kyle Finn.
Yeah.
I think there's a serious possibility that multiple guys reach that mark.
I think so too. I think we'll see at least 2, if not 3. Skied by Kiefer. Out into shallow right field. Chasing it down is Ludvigsen. And he makes the play. Two outs now for Ben Fewer. He grounded out to third base back last inning. Also, this is the 9th man to reach the plate for the Sasquatch here in this inning. If he gets on base, we have successfully batted around again. It's a called strike to Fewer. Another called strike on a nice breaking ball in the zone. 0-2 now to the Sasquatch shortstop. Glenn kicks and fires on the 0-2. That pitch is outside. Make it 1-2.
Ben Fewer's a grinder up there. He battles. He's scrappy. 2 strikes, that's when the at-bat begins.
That pitch down low. We're tied up here. 2-2. Deuces are wild. In the bottom of the third. Glenn looks back at Melendrez. Now Fewer rips one right back up the middle. It will fall. Yet another 2-out hit. It's a 2-out single for Ben Fewer.
Again, 2 strikes doesn't faze him. He comes up, his approach stays the same. He's got a short swing in the first place, nice and compact, so naturally he's going to be able to defend the plate, cover all quadrants of the strike zone. He can spoil good pitches when you leave him a fastball. He's going to do that.
Ian Doley led off this inning with a hustle double. He's back up to the plate again. He will see a fastball low. Double and 2 walks per Ian Doley here this evening. Hard hit out into left center field. It will not find the gap as Goldberg runs it down. The sign is retired, but it's 12-0 Sasquatch. The 4th inning is on the way next.
Somewhere, going higher, faster, farther, going in new directions to new places. At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. We're dedicated to advanced orthopedic care with the latest innovations, technology, expertise, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner. Learn more at monument.health/orthopedics.
I'm Noah Westergaard, and I'm studying photography at Black Hills State. being able to like use what I learned in class to apply to actual things and not just a project for a grade, to have an actual purpose behind some stuff. I think it's pretty rewarding. The opportunities are there. I know that I'll be able to do whatever comes my way.
Joe Allender returns to the mound for his 4th inning of work. Plenty comfortable with a 12-run lead. He will face the top of the order for the 2nd time.
Oh my goodness.
Melton, Ludvigsen, and Goldberg.
The apple eating contest might go on forever.
Got an apple eating competition here in honor of Teacher Appreciation Night.
To go this well. Thank you, gentlemen, for being my 2 competitors.
I think it's a little more difficult than the hot dog eating competition last night for Bark in the Park night.
And let's thank our sponsor, Monument Health.
I'd say so. You ever get involved in that kind of thing? Ever go bobbing for apples?
No. Not really my style.
Yeah, me neither.
You know, we might get some rain here. We do have chance for light rain here in about 15 minutes.
Yeah, the wind is picking up and I can smell it.
Rain is in the air, and it's ball 1 from Jacob Allender to Mason Melton. Now a pitch foul back out of play, 1-1. That pitch fouled back to the screen. Strike 2, 1-2. Melton struck out in his first at bat to lead off the game. That breaking ball back to the screen. We're knotted to a piece. Got a timeout here taken by Melton. He'll back out of the batter's box. Allender taking too long, I guess.
Justin, if the rain comes and is an issue, here's something of note. Mason Melton working on an 11-game on-base streak. If he doesn't get on here, this might be his only shot.
It could be. I don't think we're forecasted to get much rain. I think it's just this cloud that's off to the west here. Melton fouls that one off. He will stay alive at 2-2. The 2-2 is skipped. One of those 58-foot sliders. And we're full yet again tonight. Lots of deep counts for both sides. The payoff pitch from Allender is outside. It's a walk. He maintains that on-base streak. Make that 12 games.
Yeah. The numbers aren't there just yet for Mason Melton, but you have to think that they're coming. He puts bat to ball. He's worked a lot of good at-bats. This is now the 8th time we've seen him Sasquatch versus Zap. I think it's only a matter of time before that OPS bumps up. He just seems like an 800 kind of guy with those tools.
First pitch to Ludvigsen is a ball. He grounded out to the shortstop Fewer back in the first.
And here's another guy who just feels like those numbers should and will eventually get a bit higher than they're at right now.
Allender, a fastball inside. 2-0.
And I say that because it feels like he makes a lot of good swing decisions. Usually he takes pitches out of the zone, but he's aggressive in the zone, swinging at strikes. We saw the extra base hit power last night.
Fastball high. Now a 3-ball count to the Zap first baseman.
Yeah, and here's what you don't want to do. Don't want to walk the first two guys up by 12 runs here in the fourth inning. Doesn't take a rocket scientist to tell you that.
First pitch in the zone for Allender. Makes it a 3-1 count. Back pick. Not in time. Cut on and missed by Ludvigsen for strike 2, and yet another full count.
He was tinkering around early in the count with off-speed pitches, but here, gets behind 3-0, boom, boom, 2 fastballs. Can you hit it?
Is it another? Another payoff? High fastball, cut on and miss for strike 3. Another strikeout is out number 2. Excuse me, that's just out number 1. Here in the top of the 4th.
Well, Justin, it's a dog-eat-dog world. Sometimes the bigger dog comes out on top just saying, hey, here's the cheese. I love it. That's good old-school pitching right there.
Runner goes. The throw will not be in time, as Melton has successfully swiped a bag off of Noah Batanko. The pitch was a strike to Goldberg. You know, partner, that would have been a great reference yesterday.
It really would have.
The 0-1 to Goldberg is down low, knocks us up 1-1. Pitch fouled out of play. 1-2 now. I'd like to see Batanko go back to the fastball.
Yeah.
Another high fastball. Just challenge Goldberg. Again, say, here it is. Can you hit it? It's a slider instead, down off the plate. Ties us back 2-2. Could not get a swing from Goldberg.
And I do think ultimately he's going to go to that fastball. Just setting him up with that.
Get his eyes set. Batanko's setting up away again. Pick off, back to second. Not in time, not just chasing Melton back.
Melton was really dancing out there, trying to get his attention. He's been taking a pretty big lead.
I think he's trying to stay in the head of Allender. The 2-2. Fastball put in play out to right center field. Under it is Morrison. He'll make the catch. Melton will tag and take third base. There's 2 outs in the inning for the designated hitter. Excuse me, this is the right fielder, Ethan Pitcher. Here comes the wind a little bit. And there's a check back to see if Melton left early. He did not. So the inning will continue. Again, Ethan Pitcher digs back in. He grounded out to the shortstop in Kiefer in the second inning. This one at the knees for strike 1. High fastball snagged by Butanko. He lost his mask. And after he caught the ball, he caught the mask with his right hand. It's a 1-1 count now to the Zap right fielder. Allender kicks and fires. It's a fastball down and off the plate. 2-1.
Such a good bounce back outing for Jacob Allender. I'm intrigued to see how long his leash is. He's up at 54 pitches now.
Another pitch outside.
But, you know, he started out, first 3 pitches were balls. You're saying, uh-oh, could the blister still be an issue? Is he still looking to find the strike zone? And it's been smooth sailing ever since. That walk to Melton, the only one he's allowed.
Yeah, just 1 walk on the day. Now a 3-1 count to pitcher. This one put on the ground, and Moeller missed it. A run scores. That E4 allows pitcher to reach. And now up is the designated hitter in Farwell. That one fouled off to the parking lot for strike 1.
Taking over the party deck tonight is Bank West.
The 0-1 to Farwell is a fastball away, ball 1. You know, partner, you might have to correct me on this. Is that run earned?
No.
I didn't think so.
Since the error comes with 2 outs,
Yeah.
if the play's made, no run scores.
Yeah. 1-1, Farwell puts it on the ground, out to Fewer. He stumbles, but will take it to the bag himself. The out at second retires to the side, but the Zap put up their first run of the night. 12-1, your score, bottom 4 after this.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
I learned about the Black Hills Underground campus, where Black Hills has a partnership with Surf, an old gold mine that has been converted into a science lab almost a mile underground. We're studying neutrinos and looking for WIMPs or dark matter, thinking about the most profound mysteries of the universe. You don't expect it to be a mile underground. It's super cool.
Another new pitcher on the mound for the Oahe Zap. It is Anthony Budmeyer. Again, he is a native of Belle Fourche, South Dakota, just up the road. And he attends Dickinson State University.
Day done for Brady Glenn. He finishes just through that 1 inning, allowed 4 runs, 6 hits, 1 walk. Some loud noises from the Sasquatch order. Highlighted, of course, by Crew Moeller.
Yeah, Crew Moeller with a 2-run jack. He will face this is a pinch hitter.
Yeah, it'll be Braden Smith.
Yeah, Quap. is out for the night. And taking his place is Braden Smith. That's the first time we've seen him. He's a native of Brandon, Missouri. A utility guy out of Georgia Gwinnett College, one of the top NAIA schools in the nation.
Yeah, excited to see him. Georgia Gwinnett, no joke. Number 2 NAIA for a lot of this year, I do believe.
He's got himself in a 2-0 hitters count against Bud Meyer. Skied out of play, strike one. I think that rain is going to miss us. I think it went just to the north of town.
Hey, let's not call it too soon.
I don't want to call it too soon either. I'm just seeing how it looks out there.
Just observing.
Breaking ball outer half for a strike, 2-2 now to the pinch hitter. Curveball that slipped. Buzz in the tower of Smith, and it is a full count. The 3-2 swung on and missed. It's a strikeout for Smith, and it's out number 1 here in the bottom of the 4th. Now up is Maddox Morrison, the right fielder. He is 1 for 3. He singled, came around to score in the first. Flew out to right field in the second. Excuse me, that ended the first. And then in the third, grounded out to shortstop. One of 3 guys to get 2 plate appearances in the first inning for the Squatch. He sees the ball to start off this at-bat. Bud Meyer returns. It's a fastball, top of the zone, strike 1. Morrison turned on that one right down near our first base camera. If you haven't noticed, we have got some new cameras, got some new abilities up here in the box, bringing you many more camera angles than we could at the beginning of the year. So we're still a little careful with those cameras. And a breaking ball on the outer half. It's a backwards K. Two strikeouts for Anthony Budmeyer. And he's now got to face Noah Batanco.
Yeah, and a good job, you know. He got shelled. Had some bad times here coming back home. You know, just 15 minutes up the road. But first 2 batters, he's thrown different pitches. The high heater for a whiff, and then freezing a guy on a backdoor breaking ball. That's about as good of a 2-piece as you're going to ask for.
Starts off Batanco with the ball up and away. Now this one is plenty outside, 2-0. Is in for a strike. Budmeyer delivers again. This one plenty high in the air in the infield. Calling for it is Frazier. He'll camp under it and take it. It's a 1-2-3 inning, first one. For the Zap, we're through 4 complete. 12-1 is your score. 5th inning is on the way next.
Thinking knee replacement? With the area's only ROSA robot, Monument Health offers a more personalized and precise procedure, customized for your anatomy. Get going with Monument Health, your partner for advanced orthopedic care.
When you venture to Spearfish in the Black Hills of South Dakota, you'll find rugged hiking and biking trails, extreme rock climbs, and views that will take your breath away. Plan a Spearfish vacation and come find your adventure. Spearfish, my great place in South Dakota.
Back here, Jacob Allender's day is done. The new man on the mound is a recent sign. It's Aiden Bond, a right-handed pitcher out of Kansas City, Missouri. He's a sophomore, uncommitted, out of Crowder College, just finished his second year of JUCO. You can expect a fastball, slider, and a changeup. That slider is going to have a little more vertical drop than horizontal break, what we're compared to.
Yeah, and that's referred to as a gyro slider. You got more of a sweeper and then the gyro. All depends on how you grip the baseball. But a great job from Jacob Allender today. You got to tip the cap to him. It's now back-to-back outings where guys go 4 innings, keep the offense in check. Allender's final line, 4 innings, 1 run on 1 hit. That run, though, was unearned. Only walked 1 batter, just 2 strikeouts, but not a lot of hard contact, and you'll take that. You don't have to strike out the world, but what's really important is making sure that you keep the ball on the ground and keep the ball off the barrel of the other team's bats. Allender did a great job of that today.
He certainly did, and stepping in as Gavin Frazier, the first pitch from Bond is outside. That fastball will sit high 80s, low 90s. The slider down around 80 miles an hour. That pitch in the dirt for ball 2. The changeup will be a few ticks higher than the slider. Mid to low 80s. First pitch on the outside of the plate. Called a strike, 2-1. High in play. Out into shallow left field. Couple guys chasing it down. It'll be Ben Fewer who takes the play. First out of the inning brings up the shortstop side, Taylor. It's not going to rain, is it? Okay. Good, because those cameras are not waterproof.
Just looking at Aiden Bond, it's easy to see the projectability in that arm. He's already got some good giddy up.
That pitch put in play. Easy play taken by Melendrez. 2 quick outs for Aiden Bond. Brings up Dominic DiCarlo.
At 6'4", just under 200 pounds. This is a guy who's put on some weight since his high school days, and there's definitely some more he can add on to that frame a bit. You don't want to be, a bodybuilder as a pitcher, of course, but mass equals gas. He's already throwing hard, but a little more. Man, this guy could be a special arm.
Yeah, he could be. Again, another one of those Crowder guys, and Crowder puts out some great talent. It's a nice breaking ball on the outer half of the plate for strike 2. And DiCarlo looking to extend this inning. Bond looking to get out 1-2-3 in his first inning of work for the Sasquatch. It is another easy play for Ben Melendrez. And the Squatch have retired the side here in the top of the fifth. 12-1 remains your score. The Squatch return to the plate after this.
At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. With advanced orthopedic care, technology, innovations, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
My name is Leighton Schnell, and I'm majoring in biology and getting a minor in chemistry on a pre-dental track. It's a great community. Everybody has your back. You will gain so many more opportunities than you even thought possible. Being a part of BH in a small community, you have more ties and connections with students and advisors. Being able to have those gives you a pathway to more opportunities.
Looking for the ultimate family getaway? Hart Ranch Camping Resort has you covered with endless activities and top-notch amenities where the destination is the vacation. Want to try before you buy? Experience Hart Ranch with our resort membership preview. Just $139.95 for 4 days and 3 nights of unforgettable RV camping. Love what you see? We have membership types available for the occasional camper to the every weekender. Call 605-737-5360 or visit hrresort.org to schedule your membership preview today.
We're back. Here's Crew Moeller walks up to the plate. This will be his 4th at-bat of the day. He's 2 for 3, a single, and a 2-run home run back in the 3rd. He also struck out. He returns to face Anthony Budmeyer, who's back on the mound for his 2nd inning of work. It was a successful first inning, 2 strikeouts and a pop-up to get out of the 4th in 1-2-3 fashion. First pitch to Moeller is outside. Second pitch is as well. It's a 2-0 hitter's count to the Sasquatch second baseman. That's the first pitch in the zone here to Moeller in this at-bat. Something of note, both of his hits today came on the first pitch. He's worked himself into a 3-1 count.
Going to the plate, ready to hit.
Sometimes that's all you got to do. Just go after the first one that's in the zone, and that pitch skips to the backstop. It is a 5-pitch walk to Moeller to lead off the inning.
Now batting for the Spearfish Sasquatch, first base
Said it once, I'll say it again.
Benjamin Melendrez.
Leadoff walk score 100% of the time.
I feel like it's been a few games since we brought that one out.
It has been, although it's been a few games since we were at home.
It's true.
It's been a few weeks since we were at home. Ben Melendrez digs back in. First pitch inside, ball 1. It's also really easy for leadoff walks to score 100% of the time if this is the guy that comes up behind that leadoff walk. The 1-0 is a breaking ball on the corner, 1-1.
Yeah. Ben Melendrez. You'd think in an 11-run game he's earned himself a couple fastballs. No, probably not.
1-1 is down low. Again, another off-speed pitch. That's one of the things that Melendrez is going to have to get used to here this summer, and Coach Demos was talking about it, is learning patience. He's not going to get a ton of good pitches to hit all summer long. That's a high fastball to challenge him. He swung under it. It's 2-2.
It's almost like, you know, a big play quarterback in football where defenses play too high safety and you have to check it down. He's got to check it down and take his walks.
It's another slider down and away. Melendrez saw it the whole way, spit on it, and it's a full count.
But that being said, Justin, we saw him take a changeup, outer half, maybe even off the plate and send it pretty much dead central yesterday.
And that got a swing over the top on a breaking ball. First strikeout of the day for Melendrez. Third strikeout for Bud Meyer, and now up with 1 out and 1 on is Carter Towns. First pitch, fastball on the corner, strike 1. I wouldn't be surprised if Moeller takes off here. Just the way that he was looking, he kind of dug in a little bit. He stayed at first, and it's a breaking ball that nearly hit Towns. 1-1 the count.
Just the only question is, where are we at with the unwritten rules these days? I feel like that's something which is kind of gone by the wayside, but baseball is a very traditionalist sport.
1-1 to Towns is in the dirt. Make it 2-1.
I think it's easy to pinpoint the moment where things kind of flipped as 2020, Fernando Tatis swinging at 3-0 and hitting a grand slam. And Rangers manager Jace Tingler, he actually was the one that got the bad PR from it, rightfully so.
2-1, Towns put it in play. Ludvigsen tried to go to second. The throw has leaked out into left field. It'll be an E3. There are runners on the corners. You're 1 out.
It's a tough angle. As a first baseman myself, you field that ball, it's kind of awkward. There's a base runner in the way, so you have to reach around him or come on the inside. And when you throw it from the inside part of the bag to the second baseman, it makes it a harder vantage point, so a much harder play than it seems.
Wilson Kiefer digs back in, 1 for 2 on the day, a single and a walk. First pitch is in the dirt for a ball. It's a nice pick by Goethals behind the plate on a pitch in the left-handed batter's box. 2-0 the count now. Another pitch down and away, make it 3-0. Kiefer looking for his second walk of the day. On deck is Fewer. Fewer 1 for 2. But again, one of those guys that's 500 with runners in scoring position. Fastball outside is ball 4. And the bases are juiced.
Trouble. Ben Fewer turns it up a notch in these situations, as you documented, Justin. And he's always hard to get out. Came into this game hitting about 400. You don't see that a lot.
He's one of those guys that can do it, though. Prototypical second leadoff. Put him in the 9 spot. He leads off for the top of the order.
It's just such a luxury to have.
First pitch is a strike to Fewer. Second pitch is down in the dirt. 1-1 is the count.
I mean, if you take Ben Fewer and put him on any other team in the ILB, more than likely he's hitting either at the top or in the middle of the order, because he gets on base and he does a great job of driving in runners on base ahead of him.
1-1 pitch, fouled out of play, 1-2.
Remember to take your foul ball to the concession stand and you'll get a Squatch buck. Brought to you by
When you look at Bobo Iandoli and Maddox Morrison, the two guys who've led off the most, their RBI numbers are near the top of the team. They ought to thank Ben Fewer for that, because you can't always drive yourself in. It's always Ben Fewer who's on base.
The 1-2 skips all the way back to the backstop. Moeller is out at home. That wild pitch got a generous skip off the backstop. Goethals got it to Bud Meyer, and Bud Meyer put down the tag for out number 2.
Yeah, sometimes better to be lucky than good. That's what they say, right?
Yeah, that is what they say. It's a 2-2 count to Fewer, now with 2 outs in the inning, 2 runners in scoring position. That one slapped out into right field. It's down. The right fielder and pitcher dove for it, and the ball rolls away. Fewer makes the turnaround second. He's headed for third. The throw is in time. 2 runs scored, but Fewer cut down at third. The inning is over. We'll come back. Top of the 6th is on the way next.
We're all going somewhere. Going higher, faster, farther. Going in new directions, to new places. At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. We're dedicated to advanced orthopedic care with the latest innovations, technology, expertise, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner. Learn more at monument.health/orthopedics.
I'm Noah Westergaard, and I'm studying photography at Black Hills State. Being able to use what I learned in class to apply to actual things and not just a project for a grade, to have an actual purpose behind some stuff, I think it's pretty rewarding. The opportunities are there. I know that I'll be able to do whatever comes my way.
We're back here in the top of the 6th. Back out for his second inning of work is Aiden Bond. He will face 9, 1, and 2 of the Zap order. Goethals, Melton, and Ludvigsen. Goethals digs in for his second at-bat of the day. He lined into a 1-3 double play back in the second to end the inning. Squares to bunt, pulls back. First pitch in the zone anyway. It's a strike. Second pitch is a breaking ball on the outer half. Cut on and missed by Goethals, and quickly in an 0-2 count is the Zap backstop. Bringing the 0-2 is Bond. It's another breaking ball, cut on and missed. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, and the first Sasquatch strikeout for Aiden Bond.
Really like what we've seen so far. You don't get into a school like Crowder College by accident. Some of these JUCOs and AIAs, you might not recognize them off the top of your head, but do not get it twisted, Justin. It's some of the best baseball in the country.
I have come to know that here through the first few weeks of this Independence League baseball season. Mason Melton back up at the plate. 0 for 1, a strikeout and a walk, and he has seen 2 balls from the pitcher Bond. Starting to cool off here.
The wind certainly picking up as well. It's been present, but especially right now.
That breaking ball outside. It's a 3-ball count to Mason Melton.
You see Aiden Bond's hat fall off right there. I think that's 2 factors. That's the wind, and that's full conviction with every pitch. He's yanking that thing down.
3-0 is on the outside corner for strike 1. And we talked about it earlier in the broadcast. New hats for the Sasquatch. They've got this blue hat that they're wearing tonight with the head logo. They've also got a black hat with the foot logo. It's a 5-pitch walk to Mason Melton. Second walk of the day for him. He also scored the only zap run so far. Now up is Ludvigsen. He struck out in his last at bat. First pitch is a 2-seamer that runs off the plate. Ball 1. (1-0) fouled off of the leg of Ludvigsen. Wind is picking up here. It's shifted a little bit. It's not so much right to left anymore. It's more center in.
Yeah, good luck poking one out of here right now.
Yeah, I think home runs might be done for the night if the wind stays where it's at. Popped out of play by Ludvigsen. The count is 1-2.
I don't know if you saw last night, Justin. It was the first game that the A's played in Las Vegas.
Really?
And there were 29 combined runs scored. I think at least 3 or 4 450-foot home runs.
Oh, wow.
And get this, 48-degree, 94-mile-an-hour home run.
That's insane. Bond is going to step off. Melton win early, and he's out at second. Melton cut down, caught stealing.
Well, I bring that up to say this is pretty much the antithesis of that right here, where a ball which was projected to go 315 feet actually went 350. I think you'd have to hit a ball like 415 to get one out.
Yeah, you'd have to hit a moonshot. That one right over our heads. The count will remain 1-2. Is that because of the wind in Las Vegas?
I think it was a combination of elevation. You know, sometimes they bring those 2019 baseballs back for a show. It was the first game in Vegas, so.
I suppose. 1-2 to Ludvigsen. Cut on and missed. It's another strikeout for Aiden Bond. 1-2-3 go the zap in the top of the 6th. We'll take a break. The Squatch return in the bottom half after this.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
I learned about the Black Hills Underground campus, where Black Hills has a partnership with Surf, an old gold mine that has been converted into a science lab almost a mile underground. We're studying neutrinos and looking for WIMPs or dark matter. Thinking about the most profound mysteries of the universe, you don't expect it to be a mile underground. It's super cool.
Thinking knee replacement? With the area's only ROSA robot, Monument Health offers a more personalized and precise procedure, customized for your anatomy. Get going with Monument Health, your partner for advanced orthopedic care.
Anthony Budmeyer returns for another inning of work. Gave up a couple runs in the last inning. He will now face yet again the top of the order. It is Iandoli Smith, who has pinch hit for Quap, and Morrison due up here in the bottom of the sixth. This will be the last scheduled at bat for the Sasquatch that are leading by 13 runs right now. The 7-inning run rule will take effect if the Zap do not score 3 runs in the top of the seventh. Iandoli skies one out to center. Chasing it is DeCarlo. He makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out for Iandoli.
Try not to fly away, Justin.
Yeah, losing all the papers up here as the wind keeps getting stronger.
As evidenced by our center field camera, which we're going to be scrapping for the moment. Don't want to get you folks sick watching at home.
Smith returns to the plate. He struck out in his first at-bat of the day. He'll see a fastball at the knees for a strike. Budmeyer returns with another pitch. Smith, high chopper out to third base, fielded by Melton across the diamond, and out at first. A 5-3 put out for out number 2. And the last chance for the Sasquatch on the offensive side of the ball is Maddox Morrison. Budmeyer delivers. The first pitch to Morrison is down low. Ball 1. Morrison is 1 for 4 on the day. That strike makes it 1-1. Single came around to score in the first. Has not reached since. Big swing on a breaking ball low. It's 1-2.
Got to tip the cap to Anthony Budmeyer. Came in, game pretty much out of reach, but they need him to eat innings. Not a lot of arms available to go. He's been great.
Hard hit by Morrison. A low line drive, ground ball with eyes. Makes it out into right field. It is a 2-out single, bringing up the backstop in Noah Batanka.
Spearfish Sasquatch number 20, Noah Batanko.
Batanka 1 for 3, a single and an RBI. He scored twice, walked once. Budmeyer looked back to Morrison, now delivers the pitch to Batanko and is low. Batanko big, swing and miss on a breaking ball, down and away. Evens up the count 1-1.
So, Justin, in a comparison of 2 14-1 games thus far, which one do you think the Sasquatch have played better in? What's the game you remember going forward?
Batanko puts one slow on the ground out to shortstop across the diamond. And that retires the side. We'll continue this conversation in the top of the 7th. It's on the way next.
When you venture to Spearfish in the Black Hills of South Dakota, you'll find rugged hiking and biking trails, extreme rock climbs, and views that will take your breath away. Plan a Spearfish vacation and come find your adventure. Spearfish, my great place in South Dakota.
At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. With advanced orthopedic care, technology, innovations, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Game.
Back here, new pitcher on the mound. It is Matthew Martinez out of Glendora, California, a product of Citrus College. We've seen him a couple of times here this year. Called on to close this game out.
And, you know, funny note coming into this game, coming into this series, I should say, actually led the team in innings pitched. Taking the place of Aiden Bond, who was really brilliant today. 2 innings, no runs, no hits, 1 walk, struck out 2 guys. You're going to see a lot more of him as the season goes on. A really nice pickup.
We'll see a pinch hitter here for the Zap, taking the place of Connor Goldberg. It is Blake Imhoff out of Minnesota Morris, a D3 school, a state away, and a native of Duluth, Minnesota. First pitch is a strike. Pitch just off the outside corner for a ball. The 1-1 to Imhoff is down low, ball 2. Hit hard out into right field. That will sneak in for a pinch hit single. That brings up Ethan Pitcher, the right fielder, 0 for 2 on the day. A ground down. He also reached on an error back in the 4th. Martinez looking over at Imhoff. First pitch to Pitcher is cut on and missed for a strike.
So, Justin, going back to our discussion, what do you think? Is today's game the one you hang your hat on? Obviously, both great outcomes, but which one do you think they played better?
Oh, man. They're so identical. Another pitch on the outside corner for a strike. You know, I'd want to say this one, just because, well, it's so difficult. Half swing by Pitcher, back to Martinez. He'll go. and get the fielder's choice at second for out number 1. I want to say this one because of the majestic home runs, but we had majestic home runs last night too. I mean, if you look at the pitching line score, it's almost identical.
Yeah, it's remarkable how similar these games have
These
been.
are very similar games. Ah, man, I guess I think I'll go with last night. I think it was a good statement win to open up a homestand. I know this is technically a statement win to close a homestand, but for what it's worth.
More games at home coming up, so in a sense feels a little less like a homestand. Or like the end of a homestand, I should say.
It doesn't. Again, we'll be back here at home for 3 games this weekend. The first firework game will be this night. Also a ring ceremony for last year's champions. This is a pinch hitter at the plate. This is Landon Meyer taking the place of the designated hitter Farwell. Count is 1-1. Martinez delivers fastball on the corner, strike 2.
I'd say the one argument for today, they've only given up 2 hits as a team.
That is true. Do you remember how many hits last night?
I think 7?
1-2 off the plate. I suppose it's so difficult.
It is.
Because they really are identical games. If last night had anything going for it, it was a much more beautiful night at the end. It has become quite windy here in Spearfish. Last night was beautiful sunset, had it all.
I'll tell you, the center field camera likes last night's game more.
I agree. The 2-2 for Martinez. That is fouled away. Another 2-2. This one is still fouled away. We'll do it again. It's another long at bat. Another pitch from Martinez on the corner. Strike 3. Nice breaking ball. Backdoored it. And it's backwards K for out number 2. Last hope for the Oahe Zap comes in Gavin Frazier. No, this is not Gavin Frazier. We've got another pinch hitter. This is Caden Bazanski.
Yeah, first time the Sasquatch are going to get a chance to look at him, at least this summer.
Is a returner for the Zap. One of a few Canadians on the Zap roster. He's an attendee of Vancouver Island University, a native of Sherwood Park, Alberta. He watched ball number 1 go by. Now a strike. The 1-1 is down low. Make it 2-1. Hard hit out into left field. It'll drop in for a single. Yet another. And this one is a pinch hit single, the second one of the inning. Pitcher moves up to second, working station to station. And Cy Taylor steps in for another at-bat. 1 for 2, a single. First pitch, strike.
Hey, these at-bats all count the same.
They do.
And you never know who's watching. Every number that you put up as a college baseball player is permanent. It goes onto the internet. People like you and I can find them, but also college coaches and guys at the next level can see them. So you never want to mail in your chances.
That one fouled away. It is 1-2. The zap down to the last strike.
Brought to you by State Farm agent Jody Garcia.
The 1-2 is high. Make it 2-2.
Sasquatch fans, let's hear some 2 strikes, 2 out boys.
Martinez sets, looks back at pitcher. Now kicks and fires. It is another breaking ball off the plate. We're full.
Fans, it's another high bar payoff pitch.
Highmark Credit Union has gotten their sponsorship worth tonight.
Yeah.
The 3-2 payoff is fouled away, and we'll do it again.
Again, you may be down 13, but look, it's truly a wonder to get to come out here and play this game. Don't pass up the opportunities.
Another payoff is a walk by Martinez. The bases are now juiced for another pinch hitter.
Well, just in the nick of time, here is our beer batter.
This one is Dylan Bowie, another attendee of Vancouver Island University, and another one of those Canadians, those Alberta guys on this roster.
Come in to pinch hitters, our beer batter. Only the last chance.
Dylan Bowie from Spruce Grove, Alberta. First pitch is a strike.
Got to be a fun experience coming down. I know neighbors, but playing in a different country for the summer.
That pitch outside, 1-1. Now for this game to continue, Bowie would need to score. This one popped up high and not in play.
Sasquatch fans, let's hear some 2 out, 2 strike noise to end this one.
Back to a 1-2 count with Martinez on the mound. Trying to finish this one off. The 1-2 is down in the dirt. 2-2. Got to hold everything down up here in the press box as it keeps getting windier. The 2-2 is fouled away on a check swing. And we get to do it one more time.
Yeah, they just keep on battling. Both of these teams, I don't think, well, of course, the Zap would like to win, first and foremost, but I don't think they'd be crushed to get out of here a little bit early. Both of them will have to take bus rides back to different towns.
The 2-2. Caught on and missed. Strike three, out number 3. And this ball game is over. 14-1 your final score. It is another sweep of the Oahe Zap at home. Your Sasquatch post-game show is on the way next.
Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
My name is Leighton Schnell, and I'm majoring in biology and getting a minor in chemistry on a pre-dental track. It's a great community. Everybody has your back. You will gain so many more opportunities than you even thought possible. Being a part of BH in a small community, you have more ties and connections with students and advisors. Being able to have those gives you a pathway to more opportunities.
Looking for the ultimate family getaway? Hart Ranch Camping Resort has you covered with endless activities and top-notch amenities where the destination is the vacation. Want to try before you buy? Experience Hart Ranch with our resort membership preview. Just $139.95 for 4 days and 3 nights of unforgettable RV camping. Love what you see? We have membership types available for the occasional camper to the every weekender. Call 605-737-5360 or visit hrresort.org to schedule your membership preview today.
Back here to your Spearfish Sasquatch Network postgame show. I'm Justin Hausman along with Nikita Lohman. Again, your final score here tonight in Game 2 of this 2-game set, 14-1. It is 2 14-1 victories for the Sasquatch here at home. We talked about it on the broadcast, but these are 2 identical games, nearly identical at least, with identical outcomes. The final line score, at least on the scoreboard, for the Sasquatch, 14 runs on 12 hits and 1 error. It'll be 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error for the Zap. But it really was just another all-around great game by the Sasquatch. Nikita?
Yeah, I mean, I think you said it best. The story of this game is the starting pitching. Jacob Allender comes on after dealing with a blister, showed no signs of that being a factor today. Pumped strikes, filled up the zone from the first pitch to the final out. His fastball was working very well. Excited to see how he works the off-speed off of that because, frankly, today, Justin, he did mix around his pitches, but he really didn't need to a whole lot because that fastball worked like a charm.
Yeah, it sure did. Saw a lot more control from Jacob Allender here today in this one. And it's a good bounce back from his struggles in Casper. Used the fastball well. I liked the few times that he was challenging hitters with fastballs up in the zone late in counts. Also liked the off-speed pitches low and away. Worked well. Everything worked well for Allender. Your player of the game tonight is Carter Towns. His final line score, he went 2 for 3 tonight, a single and a big home run. He also walked. He scored 3 times. Also reached on an error. Good day for Carter Towns on his birthday. It's always nice to have a good game on your birthday. Nikita, what do you see from Carter today?
Well, Carter Towns continues to show off one of his unique traits, which makes him special. And that's the ability to maximize his game power. Again, you look at this team, there are a lot of big guys at 6'3", 6'4", 200-plus pounds. Well, Carter Towns only stands at 5'8". But it doesn't matter because he knows how to maximize his power output through pulling fly balls and hitting them hard. It's the most likely ball to have turn into an extra base hit, have leave the yard for a home run. And when the wind is blowing right, when he can get the ball in the air, it can take it out He combines that, though, Justin. He does that, but he combines it with the ability to take great at-bats, foul pitches off, go the other way. So when he pulls a fly ball and turns it into a home run, he doesn't sell out to do so. He can still have a well-rounded approach, be a complete hitter, while also maximizing his ability to put the ball over the fence, which is going to take him a long way playing high levels of baseball, which he certainly will be playing.
He certainly will. A great game for the birthday guy with a home run, a single, a couple of runs scored, and a good game for your Spearfish Sasquatch. We will step away. We'll come back with more on this Sasquatch post-game show after this.
We're all going somewhere. Going higher, faster, farther. Going in new directions, to new places. At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. We're dedicated to advanced orthopedic care with the latest innovations, technology, expertise, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner. Learn more at monument.health/orthopedics.
I'm Noah Westergaard, and I'm studying photography at Black Hills State. Being able to use what I learned in class to apply to actual things and not just a project for a grade, to have an actual purpose behind some stuff, I think it's pretty rewarding. The opportunities are there. I know that I'll be able to do whatever comes my way.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you, as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
I learned about the Black Hills Underground campus where Back
to the Spearfish Sasquatch postgame show. I'm Justin Hausman, pleased to be joined by Carter Towns. Carter, happy birthday.
Thank you, sir.
It was a great game. So what we saw today from you was a little bit of everything. We got to see you pull a fly ball. We got to see it go the other way.
Mm-hmm.
What is your approach at the plate?
You know, I'm just really trying to stay through the ball right now. You know, just trying to get my pitch, make sure I stay in my approach and not try to do too much. And then when I do get a hold of one, you know, go a long way.
Yeah, it's certainly fun to pull a fly ball. Yeah. How do you mix that in? You know, playing left field, you're playing left field with a lot of different outfielders. How does defense work? You know, you had a different center fielder tonight than normal. You had Bobo there instead of Maddox. How do you feel out in the field with different guys around you?
Yeah, I know my guys that I got in the outfield are pretty good. You know, I just got to trust them and make sure that we communicate when we're shifting gap to gap, depending on the hitter. So, you know, just got to trust my guy behind me.
Yeah, sweet. And then finally, road trip tomorrow back to Casper.
Yep.
What do you do to get ready?
Honestly, probably just get a good night's sleep here and then make sure I got everything and just hydrate up and get some good food and just get ready to go.
Sweet. Well, go enjoy this one with the fellas. Great game.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
We'll be back for more on this post-game show after this.
Hills has a partnership with Surf, an old gold mine that has been converted into a science lab almost a mile underground. We're studying neutrinos and looking for WIMPs or dark matter. Thinking about the most profound mysteries of the universe, you don't expect it to be a mile underground. It's super cool.
Back here to this post-game show, joined by Coach Phil Demas. Coach, congratulations on the win.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
So we had 2 nights of baseball here against the Zap, 2 very identical nights. How are the guys feeling down there in the dugout?
Oh, great. I'm telling you, the break we had has changed a lot of stuff for them. You know, just the whole morale in the dugout, adding all these guys back in, these new guys, new faces, and just how great they've integrated each other. It's a blast out there right now. Yeah, it's great. We gotta take that energy and just use it like a domino effect for the rest of the week. That's just the biggest goal right now, honestly.
So we got to see Jacob Allender on the mound again tonight, returning from his struggles in Casper with the blister, loss of command. We saw good improvement from him. What do you see?
Yeah, that's exactly it. You know, it was good to see him out there and a lot more comfortable and confident ever since his last outing with the blister and everything. So, you know, finally getting to see out there and, you know, full go and what he can do a little bit longer was great. And it's a great pick-me-up for him, too. He's been itching to get out there, honestly.
And then we saw a couple of new guys in the lineup, both hitting, and then Aiden Bond pitching. What did you see from their impact, how they're changing the game as new guys here in Spearfish?
Oh, no, great. You know, Batonko, you know, he's a heck of a player, honestly. You can just see, you know, I think he had a 12-plus pitch at bat and drew a walk at the end of it. And right off the bat, like, it just shows you how disciplined he is as a hitter, regardless of where he's at. He's ready to go all the time. So that was great to see from him. And then, you know, Kiefer, obviously, you know, he was here last year, but you know, he sits right in. He's comfy out here already. So he's got it locked down, too. Bond's going to be a good one for us. He's probably going to end up in a starting role. It's just good to get him to touch the mound and see how he feels, especially in a game like this when there's no pressure, right? You're up by a lot, and just go out there and see what you got, touch the mound, and, you know, kind of work from there. So excited to have all those guys. It's great, you know, to have all these guys come in and do very successful where there's no pressure for those guys when they come in, right? You know, obviously Braden Smith as well, getting some at-bats there. At the end, it's just a much better, you know, way to go about it than putting them in a one-run game, you know. So it's been great so far.
And then finally, 2 games coming up in Casper. What's the plan on the road in Wyoming?
You know, just keep the momentum going. You know, we're in a different part of the season than the first week, right? You know, the first week was a little rough as far as having everybody, you know, kind of on short energy, right? So just treating it like a new team instead of going about it the same way we did last year. It's a new week, new time, new part of the season, new group of kids. So like every single thing, we just got to view from this point forward as it's a new game, right? And, you know, we want to win every single one. So just taking these 2 days and, you know, clean up the little things and then going from there and taking domino effect into Casper and hopefully coming back, you know, to the weekend with 2 more wins, right? So.
Yeah, big weekend this weekend. We got a ring ceremony. We got our first fireworks night. It's going to be a fun weekend of baseball here in Spearfish. Well, that's all I got for you, Coach. Again, congratulations on the win. Good luck in Casper.
Thank you.
We'll be back for more and final thoughts here on this post-game show after this.
Thinking knee replacement? With the area's only ROSA robot, Monument Health offers a more personalized and precise procedure, customized for your anatomy. Get going with Monument Health, your partner for advanced orthopedic care.
Back to this post-game show on Teacher Appreciation Night with 442 in attendance. Again, very similar to last night, because everything's similar to last night as we wrap up this short 2-game homestand against the Zap. Nikita, final thoughts?
Well, Justin, I think you hear it in the post-game interviews. Coach Demas has brought together a group of guys who are very cerebral. You know, Carter Towns, very thoughtful in his approach, thoughtful in the things that he says. And that leads to consistency, which even goes down to the number of people in attendance at the games. It's clear to see that Coach Demas, he's only been here for 1 season, but he's established a culture here. These guys are very like-minded. They approach the game with a very professional mindset, and it shows on the field. again, they're not just winning, they are taking care of business, they're putting the foot down, and they're never letting go.
Yeah, they sure are, and we've seen that by the amount of blowout wins, by the amount of times batting around the order, just seeing complete blowouts on every side of the baseball. That's all we've got tonight here for this homestand. Again, I mentioned it a couple of times throughout the broadcast. It's an exciting weekend of baseball coming up this weekend. We've got our first fireworks night. We've got our ring ceremony. We've got plenty to come in a 3-game set with the Capital City Aviators. So join us on Friday night. We'll go live around 5:30 with a pregame show to get you set up for, again, a fun weekend of baseball. For Nikita Lohman, my color commentator, and on the production tonight in the Spearfish Sasquatch Network, I'm Justin Hausman, signing off.